Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. The Panthers kicker, Graham Gano, set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Cut. 80. 54. Let's go. 17. 17. 17.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Gone. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one 28 yards on the ground.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
They'll run. This is Brown. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Goff. This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Hold on. Check. Hey, turn it up. Marble. Watch twits. Shoot.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Looking for Woods that time. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, First interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Check 59.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
What? 180.
Goff on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Gets past him at the 10, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Goff finding Cooks on a big play, 42 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's a give to Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead. A 1-yard run on first down, another yard that gets him into the end zone on 2nd down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry average, but hey, 6 points.
Yeah, bottom line is it doesn't matter there. You've got to find a way to wedge it into the end zone. Yards per carry, that's out the window. How do you score? And on the 2nd down, they had something going. They got a yard before. They thought they could do it again, and they got it done.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Newton. Sliding out of the pocket, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Newton now to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 14. Hey, high 7.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley, 77 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. This is McCaffrey. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Newton. Newton on 3rd down. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They will go for it. Now Newton steps away to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. taken down all the way inside the LA 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got it first and goal at the 7. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Second down and goal. Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10, just shy of the 30.
20. Mike 5-9. Hey, let's get that ball.
Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Gun. Great.
Now on second and 13. Newton dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Call it a gain of 5, fourth down now.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Micah Kaiser was in on the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Gun. 59. Mike's 59.
And the blitz does come. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Samson Abuka with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On 4th down, Newton. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st down, Brown. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check 99. Shell. Hey, 76. 76.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams add on to their lead.
What he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
What, nigga?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Newton. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Newton. Forced out to his left. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big gain of 31 on third down. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Rolling to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Like 20. Check. No. Check back.
On first down, gone. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. On first down, it's gone. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee.
Fuck out of here.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
It's just me and you.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Goff. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, look at the juke. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready? Ready, 88. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Stop your whining. Ready?
Now Newton. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this...
Why you join a party and not say nothing, my nigga? I don't get that shit.
Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love it, hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna leave them old age. Somebody go want revenge, somebody might do it. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound.
Yeah, I know you probably heard me. That nigga was getting them that fourth down fucked me, bro. That was the difference in the game. I don't have 3-4 in my defensive pack. That's what I hate about this defensive playbook. I don't have 3-4. Yeah, Keys, man, I beat Keys before. That nigga trash, man. He know it. I told him run it back. He's scared though. He's scared. He don't like to run it back after he win. He'll try to wait a couple days. He lose, he want to run right back. You know what I mean?
Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a matching. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking. They don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. They took it to 10. Hey. Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag. My bad. You ain't get too bad. My bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Hey.
Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick. The lip
You hear me?
talking. Ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking.
Oh, I say I can't use voice chat with you.
You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with an ass back.
Hey, cuz.
When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap that.
I don't know, cause you running the. Let me run the party. Leave the party. Let me invite you to the party. Yeah, I can send you a party invite too. Leave your party. Let me know when you leave so I can open one. Go to party. Hold down the button and go to where it say party. Go to party, then go to leave party. All right, nigga, you gotta know. I mean, nigga, you supposed to know this shit, cuz. Goddamn. Shit, I done it all, nigga. I did for a while. I stopped playing for a minute.
How many of y'all came to win?
Yeah, 5, nigga. What you talking about?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you.
I sent you the party invite, cuz.
Clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Get shorty, she support.
I said I sent you a party invite.
But not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better.
I can't hear you on your mic, cuz. Unmute your mic. Oh, I say I can't talk to you. What the fuck? Hold on, man. Let me check something, bro. Well, hold on. Let me check something.
W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. Envy. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Short reasons, trying to get my number retired. Can't
That's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted. That's a big number.
Yeah, wrist, man. Check the wrist, man. Got him hot. Ay, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I
talking your mic, nigga.
She tried to be nosy and hit on my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
Unmute your mic. Unmute the motherfucker. Unmute it. You probably got the mute on. Nope. 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 Unplug it and plug it back in, nigga.
The NFL
it ain't even showing you got a mic on up there.
Cause
I can see if you had a mic. It's not even showing you got a mic. You can see that I got a mic, don't you?
This building was shaking as
Look at my name.
Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. It's a rematch of the 2004
Keaton just sent me an invitation, cuz. Man, I gotta play this nigga again, dog.
That's fielded in
I gotta play this nigga again, cuz. Yeah, I gotta play this nigga again, dog. Yeah, I'm finna beat this nigga ass, cuz.
Are you cool yet?
Yeah.
Let me try. Oh, all right, there you go. Yeah. I gotta figure out my mic, but I know this
Yeah. And now it don't even say you got one connected up there in the top right corner where it have your name. Yeah, it's not even connected. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. You gotta take a picture. Let me see that. Options button to the left. No, the button to the left. By the D-pad. Share button. It say share button, bro. Hey, you know why I couldn't hear you though? Shit, we were still in the party, bro. That's why I couldn't hear you a while ago. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Because of the party. Leave that party.
These
I know
folks
why.
are pumped
Yeah, leave that party.
as their Rams get set to do battle with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 59. I got it. Check it out.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Throwing on third down, Newton being chased out. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Now a first down throw. Gone.
Check 26, check 26.
And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not...
He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. From 13 yards out. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us to rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
To throw on 3rd down. Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Rams add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Carolina getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. On 2nd and 7, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 36, Newton rolling to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Buying time to his left. And he's going to go down again. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Come off the ball.
They're going to try and throw. And this is caught. He hits more. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. To throw is Newton. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Wild Bill.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton dancing to his left. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
After the interception, here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Goff now to throw. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st and 10, Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy to the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Goff throwing again. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, Goff. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. He'll fire one end zone for Cook. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks, as the first half is winding down. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 32.
Tonight, 20. It's 59. Mike the 59. It's coming this way. Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hatchet.
Goff on 1st down. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Able to slither by. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before the break. Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'm guaranteeing he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's
Handing it off to Brown. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage just comes through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Gurley finding room to the 20. Touchdown, LA! Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the night. And the Rams have got it on cruise control.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
On just about every team, okay, forget it. On every team, the goal is to be in 3rd and what they call manageable, to give yourself a chance to pick up a first down. How about that call on 2nd down? The big man puts them in position to make it 3rd and manageable. I wonder if he'll get a second chance at it to try and pick up the first down.
Back to throw, Newton. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Now Goff on 1st down. forced out to his left. It's caught left side by Cooks. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards on the pickup there.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where you're at.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. He'll air it out deep for... Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas, 70 yards. And it's for pride now, but the Panthers do get a bit closer. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2.
Gun. Check.
McCaffrey will try to run it in. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football.